So because I did that, oh, absolutely, he's a catfisher, professional level. And he's the one who can make these lives look like they're real. So that makes more sense to her than reaching out through the phone number given to her. Here are some other cons. This might lead to decisions based on subjective feelings rather than rational analysis, potentially leading to negative outcomes like me being arrested, predicated on your bullshit screenshots. Shifting responsibility and neglecting agency was one of the absolute points I kept pointing out to her about, saying, if you live by the principle that everything is synchronistic, that abdicates you of any responsibility, because you're simply saying you're responding to the flow of events around you like a river, and all you can do is go with the flow. Nah, that's not the way life works. Shifting responsibility and neglecting agency. Attributing all events to synchronicity might lead some to believe that their lives are entirely controlled by external forces, potentially hindering them from taking agency and making conscious choices to shape their lives. It could also lead to psychic inflation. The belief in constant synchronicity could lead to a sense of inflated importance, fostering grandiosity and potentially impacting relationships with others. Speaking of that, let me go back to this video real quick. So that was the image that he gave me. Okay. Now, the court case took place December 5th. I knew that she wasn't done, and I didn't know what to do to stop this. I was powerless. I literally was powerless to do anything. So I'm thinking, what can I do? And I land on the notion, well, wow, she did give me this guy's info. Why don't I reach out to him? So I did, sent him an email, found his personal email, and I sent him an email explaining everything that was happening. And he listened, and my request in my email was if he could send me a video, just a short video. Hey, this is me, this is who I am, I'm a real person. And he actually obliged. So here's the video. But here's what the guy looks like first. I want you to see what he looks like, okay? So this is the account, Random Expressions. This is the gentleman that she has been quoting post upon post upon post upon post that says, yeah, they're reflecting conversations I've been having, and I believe that this guy, me, is behind this account. So here's the video that he sent me.
Hi, Tony. Good morning. Look, I know this all sounds very absurd, the way Elisa is going around with her accusations and her delusions, actually. She seems to be a bit mentally disturbed or what, I don't know, but whatever her intentions are, this is Renfi Razak with you, and I am in no way any other personality. I mean, whether it be Tony or I don't know. She has approached a lot of people on Tumblr, so I have nothing to do with any of this. And this is the best I can do with regards to this video. It can be verified and checked whether it is AI generated or not.
Take a good look at that face. Look at the face in the image and look at the face on the video. That's 100% the same person. He's a real human being living on planet Earth. What I discovered is that number, if you were to Google the prefix, which was 971, you'll see, if you were to Google it right now, you'll see that it's the prefix for the United Arab Emirates. And the other information I found about him, that some of the stuff that she shared with me, all pointed to him being from the United Arab Emirates. So this person is a real human being on planet Earth. And this is his actual account, not mine. I have another video series called I Am Not Your Stalker. And in that video series, I show this video, but I show proof that this video is legitimate and not an AI-generated video. But you can clearly see that they are the same face. The person in the video, who is very real and not me, is the same guy who runs this account. The very same account that she is blaming me for. Listen to her video.
That's been on Tumblr forever. Okay, and that's the thing also with all these profiles, like, they have real lives. It's not just like a fake picture. Okay? Like they have like fake other social medias. They have like one's like a fake like voice actor, one's like a fake like I don't know, consult like he owns his own business. But like my ex-boyfriend Lucifer is a web developer. Like he worked for Disney, like with animation and shit like that. You know, like he builds websites, he codes, he does all of this, and like he's the one that's gonna be able to pull this off. And also, here's the thing: all of these accounts that always reached out to me were always foreign. Like, so you can't really check into that. You know, you
All these accounts were foreign, and you can't check into that. I did. The same way I did, she could have. She had a phone number, but chose to go with a random Facebook memory that has the word stalker in it, 8 years removed from this situation that she finds herself in. And that makes more sense. Again, this video will highlight this level of synchronistic belief, life principle, and the dark side of it, the true dark side, and how this person who believes that she is so in tune with the spirit that she has to be correct. And the reality is, she is so horribly incorrect. Her narcissism and her ego on being correct prevents her from seeing the fact, the truth. Let me go back to the synchronicity. Okay, so the synchronicity part here, it says one of the cons is psychic inflation, that it can lead to a sense of inflated importance or psychic inflation. Okay, so let me show you this. This is great. Let me see. Where is that? Okay, so here's this. Look at this video.
dark energy. I was picking this up in readings. I was also starting to pick up the stalker energy. Okay, I had been picking it up on and off. Like if you look at my old videos, a year ago I was fucking picking this up. It's unbelievable. Like I really don't blame the place. I fucking got it, you guys. Okay, but I'm not lying. Sorry that I'm gifted. I'm not fucking lying. Lots of biblical.
Sorry that I'm gifted. I'm not lying. So she 100% believes that she is absolutely gifted and has this ability to see things that others don't. The police investigated her claims and saw nothing there. That wasn't good enough for her. She had to go file her own charges. She had a way to verify one of these people, whether or not they were really real or not, but instead chose to go with a random post and say that's the truth of the matter. Another con is that synchronicity can induce intellectual laziness and dodging responsibility. In some cases, people might prematurely conclude that a phenomenon is synchronistic and beyond understanding, potentially hindering efforts to find logical or scientific explanation, and avoid taking responsibility for investigating and solving problems. I think you get the point here. Like literally, this is who she is and what she's done. And she's done it to the point where she's impacted another person's life without any regard. Without any regard. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of her videos that will definitely highlight the synchronistic principle that she lives by. But there's one other thing I want to show you, want to introduce to you really quickly, because this will also make all the difference in the world. This definitely has its place in this video. Okay, I used to study the Bible years ago, in-depth study. And there are a couple of ways you study the Bible, the way people approach studying. And actually, it doesn't even have to deal with studying the Bible either.